Welcome to this GCSE Maths video. The purpose of this video is to help GCSE Maths students answer Locus questions. I've got a mathematical definition for you here. A locus is a set of points that satisfy a condition. Now, this definition on its own might not mean too much to you, but it should make more sense as we try and apply it to some of the most common types of locus questions that we see. I've got three that I'm going to go through with you in this video. Okay, this is a very typical locus question. We've been given a scale drawing of a garden, rectangular. We've got a scale down here, 1 centimetre to 5 metres, and we want to plant a tree that will be at least 15 metres from this point and at least 20 metres from this line that I've highlighted in red, and I've got to shade the region where the tree could be planted. So it doesn't matter which order I do these. If I do the line part first, at least 20 metres from line AD. So I need to draw something that represents the set of points that are 20 metres away from AD. Now, that is going to be a parallel line to AD, 20 metres away. Using my scale, 20 metres is going to be 4 centimetres because 5 goes into 24 times. So I've made a mark here, 4 centimetres in from AD, and I'm going to draw a line straight up here, and that will be the locus of this line. So I've drawn this line, so that represents the set of points 20 metres or 4 centimetres away from AD. For the second part of my question, I'm going to need compasses. Using the scale I've been given, 15 metres equates to 3 centimetres. So I've opened my compasses up to 3 centimetres, and from point B I'm going to need to draw a circle, or at least the part of the circle that is within this rectangle, and that will represent the set of points 15 metres away from point B. So let me take this, put the point of my compasses on point B, and then draw. I don't need to draw the whole circle because I'm only interested in the part of the circle that sits within this rectangle. So let's have a look at what we've got so far. The tree can't be in this space, and it can't be within this space. So what that leaves me is that the tree can be planted anywhere in this region. So this is what I shade. So that's my answer. The tree can be planted anywhere within this region. Here's another common locus question. In this question I've got 2 points. Each represents a different town. A company wants to build a new warehouse that needs to be less than 30 kilometers from A and less than 35 kilometers from B. So using my scale, 30 kilometers is going to be 6 centimeters because 5 goes into 36 times. So I'm going to use compass and ruler, and here we go. There is 6 centimeters, or at least as near to 6 centimeters as I can get. So put the point of my compass on A. Again, I don't need to draw the whole circle because I'm only interested in the part of the circle that extends towards B. So I'll draw this arc like so. For the second part of my question, 35 kilometers is going to be represented by 7 centimeters. So I now need to open my compasses a bit wider. So let me now open that up to 7 centimeters, like so. Oh, sorry, try that again. Put the point of my compasses on point B, and I'm going to draw a second arc which should cross with this first one. Okay, so that's that done. So this area here created where the two arcs intersect, this is the region that I'm going to shade. So my factory, my warehouse, can be anywhere within this region. Because anything on the left of this first arc is less than 30 kilometers from A, and anything on the right hand side of this second arc is less than 35 kilometers from B. So when you see this type of a question, it's looking for two arcs and the shaded region. Okay, this third question you might see a little less often, but it's worth taking a look at, so I've included it in the video. I need to mark a point, so this time I'm marking a point, not a region, and the point that is equidistant from AD and AB and 40 meters away from the line CD. So let me do that second part first. 40 meters. Using my scale, that's going to be 4 centimeters. So I take my ruler, so I've measured 4 centimeters in from CD. I've made a mark here. So this line, well, I haven't drawn the line, I'm going to draw a line, vertical line up here, and that will represent the set of points 40 meters away from CD. To do this next part of the question, I need to think about what would represent the set of points that are the same distance from one line and the same distance from another line. If you've seen my constructions video, you've hopefully seen in there the construction of an angle bisector, and that's what we need to do here. So let me remind you of what needs to happen there. Position my compass point where the two lines meet. Open the compass. How far I open them isn't that important as long as I'm consistent. So if I make a make an arc there and do the same again here, then position at that crossing point, third arc there, and my fourth arc there. Those construction marks should look familiar if you've already looked at the video on constructing an angle bisector. If you haven't looked at that, I suggest you do, because I'm not going to explain that further here. Final thing I need to draw is a line that goes from point A through where the third and fourth arcs crossed, and that crosses with the line that I drew earlier. So where those two lines meet, everything on this line is equidistant from AB and AD. Everything on this vertical line is 40 meters away from CD, and where the two lines meet, which is here, so I've just drawn a red blob to represent that. That point is my answer to this question. So there are three fairly typical locus questions. Hopefully that will help you when it comes to tackling this sort of question in GCSE maths. Thank you for watching.